Thank you very much. Good afternoon. Please open your textbooks at page 364. Just kidding. Today I told you not to bring your textbooks with you, so don't be afraid. But every time you have to open a book at a given page, how do you do? Do you browse all the pages, or you instead open it at random, look at the page number to decide whether the page you are looking for is in the first or in the second half of the book? And once you find that out, you keep the half that you found containing your page, and you repeat the same procedure. So you open it at random, and so on. This is actually an algorithm that we apply every day. The algorithm is called binary search. It seems obvious, but it is not. It was formally expressed only 70 years ago. And even right now, if you ask even a computer scientist to formally express it in order to make it executable by a computer without bugs, it is a very, very hard task. But this is an algorithm that we apply every day. And whoever has invented this algorithm has solved forever the problem of searching something in an ordered set. What does it mean that the problem has been solved? It means that algorithms turn problems into tasks. You see the difference. So it's no longer a problem once you have an algorithm. This is computational thinking. Is it related with technology? Is it a digital skill? I don't know. Probably it is not. But it is very deeply related with technology indeed. But it is more about thinking, about self-empowerment, about democracy, about expression. This is what computational thinking is about. But it is related with technology in two main ways. The first one is coding. Because coding, which means in particular the usage of any kind of intuitive computer programming tools, possibly even unplugged or based on visual programming, has came out basically to be the most effective and playful activity to develop computational thinking. So coding helps developing computational thinking skills. And then the other way in which computational thinking is related with technology and with digital skills is that it is like a prerequisite. It is something which is enabling not just the acquisition, but the mastering of digital skills and of any other kind of skills. And in order to become good coders, you have to master computational thinking first. Not start with the syntax of a programming language, but start with thinking, with algorithms. So that's the way in which coding is worth a literacy campaign. Just because coding is not just for programmers, but it is for everyone. And basically, if we end up mastering computational thinking before even approaching computer science as a topic, we achieve two main goals. The first goal is that we basically bridge the gender gap, because coding is really for everybody, and computational thinking and looking for a page in a textbook is something which is not for boys or for girls. It's really for everyone, and everyone is applying this algorithm more or less with a good level of awareness, but we can work just on the awareness. And the second reason is that once we decide to become coders, possibly, then we will be able to change our lives just by writing some line of code, by rewriting the software which runs on the devices that we already have in hands. So we have an instrument to make the difference, to turn ideas into innovation in the fastest and most effective and cheap way that humans have ever had in their hands. So that's about coding. And coding is worth a true literacy campaign, actually a functional literacy campaign. And I'm proud to be one of the CodeMOOC ambassadors. So Europe CodeMOOC was launched in 2013 by the young advisors of Neelie Kroes, and then since then promoted by the European Commission, and it is a grassroots initiative completely led by volunteers, so-called CodeMOOC ambassadors. And this year, we managed to organize in more than 50 countries, more than 23,000 events, just as a grassroots initiative. And the other thing that I'd like to tell you is that if we are aware that coding is worth a literacy campaign, then schools have to be the natural playground, because schools are the only inclusive playground. Everybody goes to school, and we need to empower teachers. To empower teachers not just to teach them how to teach coding, but to convince them just to use coding and exploit the natural ability that their kids have. Okay, thank you very much. You can close your textbook now.